So now we're gonna use all this to calculate the surface area and the volume. So they gave us the formula for surface area and the formula for volume, and then we must display it using this. So now let's start with the calculating the surface area, right? To calculate the surface area, it's going to be a double. Just call it SA, and it's going to be 2 times width, let's see, is it length times width, length times height, and length times width times height. 2 times length. Okay, I could just say 2 times, and then you take out the 2 as a common factor, and then length plus width times height plus height, right? So you can do this, and then you go length plus width plus height. So we have that. And then we have the volume as well. The volume should be length times width times height. So length times width times height. So that's that. And then console dot right line, we are doing the surface area of the rectangular prism is the surface area of the rectangular prism is, then we pass in the surface area, right? And then we do one for the volume. So this will be volume, and instead of surface area we say the volume of the rectangular prism is that. So now we can try to run the code and see what happens. Okay, one more thing also, I didn't leave space when I was prompting the user, so we can do that and run the code. The name volume does not exist. Okay, I said volume with a small v, but then when I wrote it here I said capital V. So now let's run the code again. Enter the width. Here they said the width was 10.2 and the length is 12.5 and the height is 2.6. So the surface area of the rectangular prism is 50.6. So that's the surface area of it's supposed to be 50.6. I got 300. The volume is supposed to be 331.5. I think that works, the volume, but I made a mistake calculating the surface area. 2 times length, it's 2 times length times width plus 2 times width times height and 2 times height times length. So that should work now. Let's run the code, and 10.2, 12.5 and 2.6, and yeah, it works. 373.04, 373.0, whatever that is. So that is all the code we needed for question 1 of the exam, and we used a method and the basics that we learned for the method to actually solve the whole problem.